All right, sir, you mentioned, the crime scene's right behind you. Police cars that were set on fire. What's your reaction to that?
Well, I was in my apartment. I got the notification from the Citizen app on my phone and came out and saw flames and a crowd gathered, and it's very unsettling. No one wants to live on a street that has arson happening on it, and it's unnerving for sure.
Now, how do you feel that someone may have intentionally set them on fire? What kind of person would do this?
I don't know, and I don't want to speculate, but it is definitely concerning, and I think it sort of speaks to the increasingly tense times that we live in, especially with the riots in LA, and you wonder if, what relation this may have to that. So I'm certainly concerned, and I hope that we can avoid violent chaos.
What about crime in the neighborhood? Have you seen anything else crime related?
It feels like crime has increased, at least in the last year or two. I don't know if that's borne out by stats. I mean, last year, not too far from here, I was mugged for the first time in my life. So I'm definitely a lot more attuned and aware of these things now than I was in the past. But, I've lived here for 10 years in some form or fashion, and I don't plan to leave anytime soon, and I still really love it. So I hope that we're not heading in that direction.
Did you ever notice this lot before? You knew that this was a police
I knew that this lot, I've definitely walked past this lot, and because I literally live down the street there. And I've always thought there's always like a shit ton of cop cars parked there, but I never really thought much about it beyond that.
Okay, so you ever thought that anything like this could have
No, I never would have imagined. I mean, you'd have to be a pretty bold and pretty dumb person to go to where there's a shit ton of cop cars and try to set one on fire. Like it seems like a recipe for disaster, but somebody got away with it, I guess.
Right. Are you fearful that this might be something that just continues to roll on and happen over the city? Or?
I hope not. One would hope that this would be an isolated incident and not an indicator of further chaos. But, again, when you look nationwide at increasing tensions, especially towards police and especially with actions that ICE have been taking and things like that, you do wonder if we're heading into a situation where things could continue spiraling.
Do you want to give your name at all?
My name's Chuck.
Chuck?
Yes.
Can you spell that, please?
CHUCK.
Do you want to give your last name?
Would that be? Sure, why not? Rawlings. Rawlangs.
Thank you so much, man.
Absolutely.
All right, you mentioned you witnessed the fire. Can you tell me about it?
Yeah, it was pretty intense. There's a lot of commotions happening. The most important thing is that everybody was safe. Did it happen to the NYPD? Are we happy about it? I don't know. But the most important thing is that everybody's safe, everybody's alive. Everybody, the first response team came for fruition, and that's all we can ask for.
So I heard someone may have set it on fire intentionally.
Guys, can I say something?
What is your reaction to that? How do you feel about that?
So when it comes to
I'm sorry, my
when it comes to
you're next.
When it comes to the intention, it may have been intentional, it may have been for a purpose. Sometimes people have different motives, but at the end of the day, we gotta hear them out. And if they need to get consequences, they will get their consequences. Absolutely.
Thank you so much. What's your name?
My name is Laura Kaplan.
Can you spell your name?
LAURA space CAPELLAN.
Thanks again.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
All right, sir. How you doing today? Did you witness any of
Fuck
these?
all that. Fuck all that. Fuck ICE. Fuck Israel. Could have been a firefighter. You became a cop. You're retarded.
Were you at
Fuck NYPD.
Were you at any of the
FDNY all the way.
Were you at any of the protests?
I love New York City. Fuck ICE.
Were you at any of the anti-ICE protests earlier today? Okay, how you doing today?
Fuck ICE, free bash, we out here. 2025.
Were you at any of the anti-ICE protests?
No, not today. Not
ago?
today. No.
How do you feel about the situation?
I feel good.
In New York City.
Yep, there you go. Nice.
Do you live in a neighborhood?
I do. I live up the street.
Now, there's a NYPD parking lot here. We heard multiple of their vehicles were set on fire intentionally. What's your reaction to this?
I think that fucking rocks. It's a beautiful night, and that's only made it better. I want to thank personally whoever did this.
Now, how have you been feeling about the anti-ICE protests recently?
I think the anti-ICE protests are awesome. I think they're necessary. I think that not only should it be ICE, it should be the NYPD who gets to run around like they can do whatever they want, and they can't. So I think the protests are really awesome to show them that we will fight back and we will protect our community and our neighbors.
Thank you so much. Do you want to give your name at all?
Yeah, my name is Dylan.
Can you spell it?
Dylan.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Arson and all that. Do you think the person responsible for this should be punished?
No, I hope they're never found, frankly. I hope it is just it's a victimless crime, you know? The police will be fine. They have unlimited funding to do whatever stupid bullshit they want. This will not hurt any of them or their day jobs or their incredibly overinflated pay. But this will save like an actual real life person who's going to get arrested for like, I don't know, drinking a beer on the street or something else inconsequential.
All right, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, guys.
She ain't nothing to smile about.
So you live in a neighborhood, sir?
Yeah, I live in the neighborhood. RP Fulio, man.
Now,
Really stranded and abandoned out here, bro. They sent the cars on fire, bro. I don't even know how to feel, man. I'm just walking home. She got me scared. RP Fulio.
What's your reaction to these NYPD vehicles being set on fire?
Bro. But you gotta understand, these police be on bullshit too. They be on bullshit too. Where does bomb?
Tell me about the crime in the neighborhood.
I feel like it died down just a little bit since Trump. You feel what I'm saying? Trump on bullshit too. That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, we just gotta get our world together, man. I'm trying to get home.
What's your take on the anti-ICE protests recently?
You said who?
The anti-ICE protests recently?
Anti-ICE protests?
Yeah. What's your take on that?
They doing their thing. Keep on protesting. They doing their thing. Keep on protesting. Y'all gonna get what y'all want.
Thank you, man. What's your name?
Stacks. I go by Stacks. Sir Stacks. Sir.Stacks on Instagram.
Thanks again, man. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it. God bless. 谢谢小瓦哈，我叫什么名字吗？Hola, ¿cómo está?